shit, and I fucking disabled that shit, but they keep coming up. So I got some dickhead dicking around in my network and someone who's tagging or following me, so I got to deal with that dumb shit. But anyway, the title of the video is Buyers Beware, especially when you're buying new semi trucks or used semi trucks. Um, every truck has this diagnostic thing on their truck, and you're able to pull up codes that the truck has so that you don't have to plug in one of these scanners into the truck to find out these codes. If you have a check engine light on or the regen doesn't want to work because someone decided to delete the DEF or the DPF. Um, these are things that control the pollution. They're the pollution side of the equipment of these trucks. Um, if they deleted any of these systems, it's going to cost you a lot of money to put them back on, and you have no idea why they deleted the system. Um, Out here in California, it's illegal for you to do this and to have one of these vehicles inside California with the DEF and the DPF removed or deleted is a problem. It's illegal out here, like I said, and I will continue to state that so that I don't get in trouble for it. CHP may be looking at one of my videos, and this is why I keep certain trucks out of my videos. If it's mine, I really don't care, but if it's my clients, I really don't want to put none of those that are under contract with me, and I don't put their vehicles up. So I have another video of where the codes are and the amount of mileage and everything, and I will show you that what it has and how you can find some of this information. But please beware. You can say yesterday morning, July 4th, out here in California, a law went into effect, and it causes problems for owner and operators. For those who don't have another business tied into their hauling side, you're going to have a problem. Due to these things, a lot of people are getting out of the business. Others are just selling their vehicles to get others because the trucks are no good no more. And just like a car, and I tell people this, if the check engine light's on the car, find out what's wrong with it, and you can haggle that price down. If they want, $3,000 for it, a check engine light on, you can get it down for half that price because you don't know what it is, and you can, fake it. You don't know what it is. Always fake it. They're faking it like they don't know what's wrong with it, even though they know what's wrong with it, but they're going to fake it. A lot of these vehicles, you can go by the VIN number and pull the VIN number up, and it will give you maintenance logs. And if there's a discrepancy or a gap in that maintenance log, then you know that that truck wasn't taken care of. On top of that, you can also do a purchase order to see what parts were purchased for that vehicle and when they were purchased since the birth of that vehicle, because when we purchase things, I have to write down the VIN numbers. How you doing?
Ferocious man eater.
Hi.
Come on.
So just be careful when you purchasing new vehicles or even used ones. Like I told one of my clients, if they speak another language, use Google Translate. Find out, because people today, I warn you, do not trust anybody. Don't trust me. Don't trust your family members. Don't trust anyone. Uh, Sometimes you need to go and get two people to look at what is going on, so that way, just in case one fucked up, the other one picks up. Redundant. And I teach this now, redundancy. Mathematics never leave you wrong. Do it the forward way, do it the reverse way, and it gives you the same answer. And if you got the same answer forward and backwards, then you know that answer is right. So don't let someone grab you by your private area and yank you by them and pretend like they don't know what's wrong with the vehicle. I can say 9 out of 10 of my customer knows what's going on with that vehicle. It doesn't matter if it's a boat, doesn't matter if it's an airplane, doesn't matter if it's a semi-truck, bobtail, box trucks, cars, motorcycles. Most of my clients know what's wrong with their vehicle, and this is one of the reasons why they're selling it. Sometimes you luck out, sometimes people just selling a vehicle because they got another one, um, and they took care of it. These are the things that you got to really look for, because if you're going to drop 30,000 for a truck, and then you're going to have to drop another 15, right behind it, because you got to get it in proper working order. It's going to be a problem. You're going to suffer. And the other thing that I teach is save some money, because when you get one of these vehicles, you better have some money put aside for when these things break down. It's not hurting your pockets. Turbo, brakes, it's $1,000 for a turbo. EGR cooling system, you're looking at probably $2,000 plus labor. So you better have money. In the city, it's $200 for steer tires, no recaps. And when you break outside the city and you get caught in, these urban areas or these non-cities where the prices, go up, it hits you. It hits your pockets. So make sure you put money aside. Don't mean that, your truck is making $1 million and you paying yourself $1 million. No, man. You better pay yourself the bare minimum and put everything back into that truck so you can keep on making more money. Because when that truck breaks down and you don't have that money, that truck's going to go down. And like I tell them, expect 2 months that year of you being down or more if you're buying a used truck. And always take into account that 2 months out of that year that you're not going to be operating that vehicle for maintenance, preventive maintenance or maintenance themselves, because it broke down. So you got to, take account to that, when you doing this trucking business, because it's not easy, man. I know a lot of people think, oh, I'm just driving, but there's other parts to this. You better have managerial knowledge and skill sets, because it's going to take a lot of things for you to do. Paperwork, making sure that your authority is taken care of, making sure that your payments are paid for, your gas bills, all these things begin to add up. Insurance, it's not cheap. I paid $2 million for my insurance, and it covers this little junk over here that makes me money. But I'm just waiting for one of my clients right now, and this is why I'm doing this video, because the last one that I left was just a pre-maintenance, do a little inspection to see if that truck was worth the money or not. And I tell him, talk him down. If he wants 25, I'll give him 15 with all the problem it has, because it's going to cost me another 10 to get all this, work done. And depending on how bad and how severe things are, I won't know until I start getting into that engine. And the guy was like, what? And I go, yeah, man, 6 codes. One of them is just ABS, and majority of them is going to be out of the rear ABS one that went out. I said, plus, on top of that, we're looking at parts, delays, parts that are not available out here for some of these trucks, and they're going to take their time for me to get them. I can get them, but they take their time because, again, there's a lot of people that are competing for it, and the markup. Some of the guys hate that, I buy them for $15, $20, but the markup is, like $200 or $300 for one of these sensors, because no one has them, and I buy them in bulk. I don't buy them, a sensor at a time. I buy a whole box that I know that, let's say these Cascadias, they have problems with a lot of these sensors, and the sensors that go out the most, I try to buy, because I know when these sensors go out, well, guess what? 12 millimeter, yank that sensor out, put the other sensor in, tighten that baby down, connect it, reflash everything again, and off it goes. Sometimes that's how quick my repairs are. But the markup of getting these sensors. Some of these sensors, you know, some of my friends that work at the dealerships sometimes call me, yo, bro, hey, I'm looking for sensor this number, and do you have it? Sure, why not? Sacramento Trucking does that. When they can't get it and they know that they can't get it, no one can get it, and I got it on hand, they give me a call. But the markup is ridiculous. And I hate to do it that way, but I'm in the business of making money. I'm not in the business of losing. Um, Dealers are doing this, parts stores are doing this, everyone's doing this, so why not, you know, go up with the inflation? And trust me, for the truckers, you guys are getting raped. So think about the things that, you know, think with your head. Use 90% of that brain and make sure that as soon as that check engine light is on, you know, you're not spending that dumb money. If you got any comments, leave them down below.
20 more minutes. Is that okay? Want some weed?
Huh?
Want some weed over?